of the white man to tell the story. It can never work. It can never. So what can we do to?
That's a good question. First of all, there's got to be something we need to call the Ministry of Education. We need to have them, and that has to come from the top. But maybe what could happen is if there's some kind of designing the educational curriculum. The curriculum itself is representative of our own problems, and you cannot solve problems, and you cannot solve if you don't understand your environment. We're removed from our this white supremacy is very psyche. So we want to be like the white man. We want to read their book. We want to, follow their research. What about our own research, right? That's extremely important. So it's important that we begin to valorize about that today. When you look at India was also colonized, right? Although there was no, slavery in India, but in India they did was they were able to really, India is one of the biggest exporters of technological knowledge and know-how, meditation. That's the culture. That's Indian culture. But we have so much wealth of knowledge, whole and wholesome. That can again and supported. Why not? If you look at they have their theater, the kabuki. I think we need to really start honing in the colonized. Is to make who we are inferior. So when we decolonize our educational system with the land, with our environment in a very critical way, we're able to actors. And I think that has to really, something has to happen at the top. We have to, put some pressure. And to begin to talk about a transformative
which is Oyo State Model Education System Intervention, local education content. And in our context in Oyo State, we decided that education into our children were losing it. They were very rude. We had reason to believe that they were not decent. And we started by looking at what we need in our community. You know that when I was coming to London yesterday, I was very upset in the pain. something, he will just talk direct. One of the reasons why we civilization. You can imagine, you know, and it's that. You know, instead of, oh, can I can go on and on, and it was one of the crew members was, come to think of it, who is a medical doctor, in school, and it's true. To think about it, we don't teach play, and address the expect the children. They sit are not heard. So we need, because really the African culture is quite, it's not
respectful. Yeah, it's very respectful.
We don't have because the Oyibo people, you know, the white people themselves, they are not rude. Their language is very polite. You can speak English and be very, very polite. You don't have to say auntie. You know, the respect words like we use it to be respectful. So basically, this our culture, and also I am for the teaching of the curriculum because research have proven, so many researchers have proven that in their mother, in the school, learning actually starts at home. So when they come to school, let them learn English like they will learn any other subject. It's another subject. Yeah, and by the time start to master the language, I think that will help us a lot because that has made us retarded, you know. So we somebody said these are short words but can change your whole day.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Mata.
Please words indeed, but they can really change your whole day. And I was at the bank. Let me tell you another story. I was at the bank on Monday in Ibadan, and somebody wanted my pen. Doing like this to me, I ignored her because I'm not done or dead. Because people need to also know that languages are not meant to be used. And that's a sign of being polite. You know?
Yeah.
So what about the pen? You know, I said, no. You would ask me. Please, can I have, we have a long way to go. We first of all know and seen everything that we do. Use example of the local setting in our books. When we write, you know, in the international, because the whole world, the Black Lives Matter, it's you know, at a high tempo. So the values with our values
and the language. We have to understand. I mean, one of the great things I love about Tanzania is that Tanzania, after the colonization of post-colonization, if you will. In Swahili, they learned this. I mean, that's the official language, right? English, and you also have Swahili. And I think maybe one of the biggest misses, and a lot of people don't speak it. They learn this foreign language while they're teaching the students in English, right? I live in Germany. While they're teaching the students learn physics, chemistry. Students learn physics, chemistry, everything in German.